Hi all. So today we'll try writing polyfill for map method. Okay. So let's briefly see what is a map method. So let's have an array which is 1, 2, 3, 4 of numbers. Okay. And let's have a result for this array dot map n star n. Okay, and let's log it to the console and see what is being there. Save it, run it, and yeah, so this is the output. So basically you can see every element of this array has been squared, exactly what we have sent here, right? Oh. So what map does is it just uh, takes each element and do the operation that is passed as a callback method. That's as a parameter for that map method. Okay. Now let's see what is this callback method actually is. So can we write this as this? And since this is a method, so it should be having a body. And this is the body which is returning the square of that number. And since this is a method, it has another way of writing as this, right? And this is still an anonymous function, so let's give it a name square. Okay, but then this is a function, right? So can we define somewhere around here and pass it inside that? Okay, will it work this way? Let's see. So let's console log out result, save it, run it. Okay, so yeah, it's giving the same result, right? Now this is the callback method that we have passed, right? So then it is clear that first array can call map method. Okay, and map method takes callback as an argument. Okay, basically a function. So let's go ahead with defining our own polyfill, and let's call it my map. Okay, let's define a function which will take what we just saw, that it takes a function as a parameter, right? Okay, sorry, it takes function as a parameter. So yeah, this is fine. Now we have it returns an array. We have seen it returns an array. So let's make an array result and let's return it. Okay, two things done, but as of now it will not it is not returning the correct result, right? So this function is to be applied. Okay, it is to be executed taking parameter as each of the element of that array. Basically, if let's say array index is one of the element, then we should be calling the passed function like this for each element. That means we have to iterate through the array, but there is no array over here. How to get hold of that array? So we know the array is basically the caller of this mymap method. Mymap method will be called by an array itself, and we know that this in a function and not in an arrow function. In a function, this is basically the caller of the method. So this is basically the array that we'll be getting, and now we just need to iterate through the array. Let's call element of array. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to execute the function for each element, right? Isn't it? But hold on, result, we are not doing any operation with the result. Whatever the output of this function will be, we'll be just pushing that inside our result. Now this is complete, right? We are taking a callback as a parameter. We are taking the parameter, we're getting a hold of that array, and we are calling the past function, the callback function for every element of that array. Okay, we are pushing that result in the result array, which is basically the resultant array, and we are just returning the result. Let's see if it works. Constant my map output is equals to array dot my map. Let's pass the same method as a callback method. Let's log it out. Okay, let's see if it works. Saving, running. Okay, so it says array.mymap method is not a function, but we have defined mymap here, right? You see, this is not complaining if mymap is a method. It is saying array.mymethod. Mymap is not a function, which means this object, basically this array is an object of class array, right? So this object has no methods as my map. Okay, so we need to provide this my map so that this instance can access, right? How we can do that? So let's try this way. Let's do something like array dot my map equals to my map, right? So this way we are just providing my map to this array instance. Let's save it, run it. It's working, right? But wait, is this a correct way of writing a polyfill, right? Why I must tell you this is not a correct way. And why so? Why so it is not a correct way of writing? Because, okay, because let's say we have another array as 2 3 4, okay, and it is okay. So we are using my map, our own map definition with this newly array, and we are just logging it out. Just save it, run it. See, .234.mymap is not a function. Now we need to we are just getting the same error as above, right? So this new array is now not getting this mymap method inside that, but this 234 is again an instance of that array class, right? The way to do this is we should be binding it to its parent instance method, okay, such that all the instance could get get a hold of it. Okay, the way to do this is in JavaScript is array dot prototype dot whatever we want to provide. Okay, we want to provide my map is my map. Okay, let's bring it over here. Okay, now this is not a correct way, we'll just comment it out. Now we are binding my map method with the prototype of array class. Now let's since we have commented this out, let's see if it works. Okay, I'll just clear the console, let's run it. Okay, now see, it's working. Let's try with some other array. Okay, let's console log 234 dot my map, and let's pass the square method as the callback. Save it, run it, see, it's working, right? Now, this map method that we have just defined is not restricted to numbers. We can also play with different array types. Okay, we can have array of strings. We can have array of letters. We can have array of objects. Everything will work. It's just the callback method definition will be changed as per the elements of that array. Okay, so what are the basic elements that we have just defined? So our own definition of the method. Okay, binding binding the method with parent's prototype. Okay, and lastly, it is available, so we can directly use it. We can see here my map output, and this output is it's working, right? So yeah, that's it for this video, and see you next time.